My people, serious tension dey Abuja today. Nnamdi Kanu don scatter court. Big tori don land from Abuja as the federal court don begin deliver judgment for Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of ipoB. Wahala full court today as Judge James Omotosho order Kanu make dem remove am after im show anger for court. We go give una the full breakdown of wetin happen today. But first, my people, welcome to Chitolu Media, your home for hot and verified news updates. Abeg, if you never subscribe, make you kindly subscribe. Turn on your notification bell so that you don't miss any of our updates. Don't forget to like, comment, and share the video. Thank you. The Federal High Court, led by Justice James Omotosho, scheduled today for judgment. Kanu did not open his defense in the trial. The court said he had waived his right to defend himself after 6 days. The court was ready to deliver judgment on terrorism charges. Before judgment, Kanu filed motions asking the court to stop proceedings. He argued that the law under which he is being charged is repealed and invalid. He wanted the court to consider this before giving judgment. When the court was about to read the judgment, Kanu became very vocal. He shouted at the security and the judge, claiming the court was not fair. He said he had not yet submitted his final written address. Justice Omotosho ordered security to remove Kanu from the courtroom. The court paused briefly while security escorted him out. 3 of Kanu's fresh motions were dismissed as unmeritorious. The court continued reading the judgment in Kanu's absence. The judge said the court will not wait for him to return. Kanu's earlier motions and arguments will remain in the record. Kanu's lawyer argued that the court lacked jurisdiction because the law under which he is being charged is repealed. The court said by not opening his defense, Kanu cannot claim unfair treatment. The case is also politically sensitive as Kanu is a symbolic leader for ipoB and the Southeast. The removal of Kanu and continued judgment is being closely watched by ipoB supporters. Community leaders have called for calm to avoid unrest. The outcome could affect Kanu's legal future and political influence. Security remains tight around Abuja and the Southeast today. Kanu's ejection is symbolic and legal. It shows tension between his legal strategy and court judgment. Supporters may view his removal as unfair, while the court stresses procedures and law. The judgment will set a major legal and political precedent for terrorism trials and separatist movements in Nigeria. Observers expect heightened social media reactions and possible statements for ipoB leader. Analysts note that this moment is a critical turning point, both legally and politically, in Nigeria's Southeast. For viewers, remain calm, follow updates carefully, and watch how the judgment affects national security and political relations. Lawyers and constitutional experts say Kanu's removal highlights the importance of courtroom discipline. Some note that even if the defendant disagrees, the court cannot stop judgment once procedure is complete. Political analysts warn that ipoB supporters may use this incident to fuel protest or political statements, making it a sensitive situation for the government. Social media users are sharing videos of Kanu outburst and courtroom removal. Reactions range from anger and support for Kanu to removal of the court strict enforcement rule. Leaders from the Southeast urge calm and patience, stressing that peaceful dialogue and respect for the law is necessary to avoid escalation. What to expect? Experts suggest monitoring, potential appeal by Kanu's legal team, public statements by ipoB leaders, government security measures in Abuja and the Southeast, social media trends, and online campaigns. Shortly after the courtroom's tension, security agencies in Abuja quietly adjusted their deployment. Additional patrol units were stationed around Federal High Court zones, major junctions, and sensitive government buildings. A senior officer speaking off camera said they are prepared for any spontaneous reaction from supporters. Inside the courtroom, eyewitnesses recount. People who sat inside the court shared new details. One said that the moment Kanu shouted, "Don't touch me," the court atmosphere froze instantly. Another said some journalists were visibly shaking as security moved in. A third witness said the judge remained calm and firm, never raising his voice. Members of the defense team were seen outside discussing the implication. One of them insisted the judge should have allowed Kanu to conclude his submission, even if he was emotional. Prosecution lawyers maintain that the courtroom protocol must be respected and that anger is not a defense. Hashtag supporting Kanu has led trending across X and Facebook. Some supporters called for peaceful gathering. Others demanded that international observers should monitor the full judgment proceedings. Several community leaders from the Southeast issued short voice messages urging young people to avoid strict reaction. One prominent traditional ruler said, "Emotions are high, but peace must lead. The judgment no be war." Churches planning for midweek services added special prayers for calm in the region. Today, November 20, 2025, the Federal High Court in Abuja delivered a dramatic section in the terrorism trial of Nnamdi Kanu, leader of ipoB. Kanu became irritated and was removed from the courtroom by security after refusing to follow court procedures. and insisting his final submission had not been considered. The judge dismissed his last-minute motion as unmeritorious and continued with the judgment in his absence. Legal experts note that this highlights both strict enforcement of courtroom rules and the broader legal and political stakes of the case. The courtroom drama has already sparked reaction across social media, and community leaders in the Southeast are calling for calm to prevent unrest. The judgment today could significantly influence Kanu's legal future, ipoB political influence, and peace in the region. What do you think about Kanu's removal from the court and the judgment proceedings without him? Do you believe the court acted fairly, or do you think more should have been done for Kanu to present his case? Comment your thoughts below in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Also, turn on your notification bell so that you don't miss any of our updates. Thank you for watching. Stay calm, stay safe, and stay updated.